What is good, YouTube? Welcome back to the vlog. We're back in Omaha, Nebraska today, and we're actually at, what's this place called?
What is this place called? Health Source?
I don't know, but we're at a chiropractic today, and I've been going to the same chiropractic for years, same physical therapist for years, and I feel like this kept doing like the same adjustment over and over again. So I kind of want to get a different opinion on where I'm at, because if I'm honest with you guys, man, I'm jacked up. Like, just like posture wise and everything, and all the traveling that I've been doing, all the sitting down on airplanes, car rides, all this and that, I feel very stiff, very tight. My hips are always like out of place, and it's leading up to my shoulders, to where my right shoulder is actually sitting a lot lower than my left. And I just want to put down the initial investment to protect myself, man. And I feel like if you're into this fitness game for the long term and you want to do it for the long term, I feel like going to a place like this maybe a few times out of the year, like once every couple months or something, is a very good investment to just make sure that you're healthy and everything's going right. And I think like the biggest thing for me that made me decide to do this is when I was squatting last and people told me that like my hips were shifting, and I even noticed that like one leg was sitting higher than the other at the bottom of my squat. It's like, this needs to get fixed because this can't happen over the long term. I just want to make sure that I'm healthy. So we're here, gonna get checked out. We're gonna take you guys through the process because I heard it's pretty cool. Like there's like cupping x-rays and all that kind of stuff. So hopefully it can be valuable to you guys, and hopefully this motivates you to get in here.
Dr. Jones.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, buddy. Come back, man.
Yeah, so I mean, what brings me in is just, I just sit down like all day for my job. I've been doing a lot of traveling, and what Jake noticed, especially when I noticed, is that the bottom of my squat, like I'm shifting. My lower back and my butt are shifting to one side, my right leg's sitting higher than the other, and I've always struggled with having my hips like
square,
out of place,
okay.
Like as in like one sitting higher than the other. I noticed as years have gone on, it's kind of led up to my shoulders, and so like my right side of my torso is like sitting slightly lower than my left side. So I think it's just my posture is getting worse and worse as that continues to happen, and my lower right side of my back is pinching also under heavy loads on leg days.
Squat or
yeah,
deadlift
on squat, deadlift, leg press, all those things. And so I've been going to chiropractic for years, and he just does the same adjustment over and over, and it doesn't seem to really help. It helps for like a few days, and then it comes back to normal.
It just keeps off back out.
Yeah. I'm afraid of like slight curvature in my
there
spine.
might be. Yeah, we'll take an X-ray to see what's really going on there. I mean, right now, come back up. There's some time to sit in the. I mean, like the back's getting really flat at the bottom. You know, you're not really keeping much of a curve. Hip flexors are overfiring a little bit. Maybe a little bit of shift in there. We'll check the ankles. I be coming to the ankles. Sometimes that's very common. So we'll just put your toe right up here. I want you to keep your heel down.
Okay.
And just go forward as far as you can.
Okay.
We'll kind of measure to see what we got.
So go forward this way.
Yep, you got it. That's pretty good. Yeah, we're good there. Do the other side. I do think your ankles look pretty good when you're squatting.
This one's definitely tighter.
A little tighter on the right side.
Yeah.
Go back to the left again. 5 inches is kind of like, if we can get the ankle out, you know, the knee out 5 inches, we're pretty good. I mean, they're a little bit, but not like, some people like can't get parallel.
Oh, I know.
But your glutes are firing pretty good. Your glutes fire okay?
Yeah.
Definitely quad. So you've always been a heavy squatter where you were going, I think you do a lot of knee. That's why your ankles are so flexible, so you can really quad.
Yeah, when I first started squatting, I went way in front of my knees over my toes.
Yeah.
And I mean, that was a mistake. And I did high bar squat. I switched to the low bar, and it's kind of helped me pull my hips back a little bit more.
You're sitting back.
Yeah.
And that transition, most people start, we all learn to squat that way.
Yeah.
Like every kid's they squat, you know, very interior, so you really get quad dominant, hamstrings are lacking, unless you're just a freak athlete that has really great hamstrings.
Yeah.
But that'll turn around pretty fast, really. Because the glutes are healthy, the hamstrings are, it's just a tweak in your workouts. It's not a big deal. You know, they'll blow up fast because they're so, because they're all supporting tissue around them are really good. So it's not like, that's like not a concern. 6 weeks with a change of program, hamstrings will grow like crazy.
Gotcha.
Your ankles are kind of gunky, huh?
Yeah, I was like, when I'm walking around at like midnight, it's like, my ankles are so loud, I'm gonna wake up the whole house.
That's like, this one, they turn a little goofy. You know what I mean? They're like, we can fix that. I think there's a little bit of. Just
I feel like that's what's leading to my knees.
This guy just. I mean, the flexibility's there, but something in there is not. And it might.
I also be pigeon foot when I was growing up.
Yeah. I was too. I had that too. They actually casted my feet.
Oh really?
It was a big thing back in the 70s. They casted his feet, but I had really bad arches, and so turn this way as far as you can. Oh, okay. A little stiff there, huh?
Yeah.
This way. A little easier that way.
Yeah. Jeez.
Feel catching it here more? Is it more in there, or do you feel it more?
More over here.
Okay, more bass in here. Okay. Turn it this way. Yeah, it's really. I should be about here. So, bring your shoulder like that. That's shitty. Okay, this way. Yeah. So here's normal. Here's normal.
Oof.
You know, it's like what I keep seeing is this really dominant here, and not so much here. You know what I mean? Like. The multifidus and these guys in here are not, really developed here, but it seems like it kind of stops.
It's weird because that's one thing too. I feel like my back bends weird, does it not?
There's some, I think we're like just not really. It's kind of underdeveloped right through here. We can kind of see the spine is just we're not getting a full lumbar flexion. It's kind of like
in the lower
pelvis is kind of rolling instead of the spine. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You get more range of motion without locking the hips in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So the lumbar is not moving like it's supposed to.
Okay. Rib protrusion as well. That
on
like my
ribs,
ribs just stick out.
They don't. You're not tucking them.
Yeah.
That's been a problem.
Yeah. I mean, I do men's physique, and so when I'm posing and I just see my ribs sticking out, it's I don't like that look.
Yeah, because that usually means like the pelvis is open too. Yeah. So you're kind of like this, and these guys are sticking out.
Yes.
Where you don't have that tight core, small core, and you lose that V look.
Exactly.
Which is not the aesthetics that we want.
This is very humbling.
Talk about it. Ego being is destroyed right now. But that's common, I think that's a common thing.
Yeah.
But also, like when our ribs are open, our lumbar spine is getting smashed too. Mm-hmm. So our pelvis is open, our guts are hanging out instead of being that tight because your pelvic bowl is it holds your organs in, and that bowl sits like this. But if that bowl is here, like you said, it feels like things are falling out. So, but like you said today, I sit a lot. What's sitting do? Hip flexors.
Yep, exactly.
Short hip flexors. What do they tie? They tie into the lumbar spine. They tie into.
That's why I feel like I'm tilting.
Yeah, you have a little bit of just even laying here. I mean, a little bit of tilt this way. We can check it. So if I go in there, I'm going to move the organs around here a little bit. You can kind of. Horrible. There's your flexor tight.
Oh man.
Okay, yeah, they're tight. On your back.
Are you sweating?
But like here, this is where we get into like the actual glutes and the external rotation of the hips. This guy, ideally I want to see this on the table, So this is
just naturally?
Yeah. So like this guy sitting up there like this is super tight.
Oh yeah, that's good.
And so that right isn't open up, so what we shift this way.
Yeah.
Where's the lid go? Right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems like you kind of load right here too because this is way more developed here. So you really load this left side. You can see it right up in here.
Yeah, I think that's something that's worried me too, is imbalances.
Yeah,
I just want to make sure I'm symmetrical all
exactly. Over. And that just that little, we got heavy weights, what's going to happen?
Yeah.
Someone's going to make up that weight, and
at 1:30.
Awesome. I appreciate it so much.
Okay, guys.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Ooh, that lighting change.
Well, I was expecting to be like fully worked on today. I guess it didn't happen because I'm more jacked up than I thought. So he took some x-rays. He's gonna look back at them, do some measurements and stuff, and then adjust me like based on that. But man, dude, there's a reason like the IFBB pros and like physique competitors, bodybuilders go do things like this. Is because as I've noticed, as I've been like practicing posing more for physique, is that like I have a lot of imbalances and a lot of different like variations with my physique where like one side looks so much different than the other, and it's time to get this fixed. If I'm serious about seriously winning summer shredding next year, I need to make sure that I am like fully symmetrical before I step on stage. And so it's a good thing that I'm doing this right as I'm starting off my bulk. A little disappointed because I wanted to like ideally get like worked on and fixed up and adjusted today, but I mean he probably has a tight schedule, and judging from like what he said and like where I'm at right now, I feel like the adjustment process and recovery process is going to be a lot. So it's probably better that I go tomorrow afternoon, but for now the plan is to run a few errands, get a few things done, and then go meet up Noah again at the gym at about 1:30, and we're gonna hit chest and back together. So let's take you along for the ride, take you along for the day.
Because I shoot anabolic. I can't see shit, but
what is good? Show you guys how I usually warm up for chest and honestly any upper body day. I kind of do the same thing. All you need is a PVC pipe and a band. All right, if your gym has it, you're lucky. If not, I don't know. Because I like to do what I call these push throughs. So I squeeze my glutes. That's the key. I just like to bring the PVC pipe around and forward. This is going to stretch my pecs out, my delts out, my back. Just get me nice and loose before I head into any sort of heavy pressing movement. And as I keep doing these sets, I actually want to move in and inch my hands in closer each time to get more of a stretch each time we do it. After a couple of those, do a few arm swings, some rotating here and here. You grab a band, and this is where you can either do this with a light dumbbell or a band. So I just step on it. I'm actually gonna bring it around like this. And this is just priming, reactivating the rotator cuffs, making sure they're ready to go. Same thing here, that external rotation going. And I also like to prime the rear delts, because when you're pressing and you're doing any sort of bench movement, anything, you really want to dig your rear delts and retract your scapula, poke your chest out into any of the benches for any chest movement. So this is those rear delts, getting them activated so that way I can pull them back as far as I can. First set, I warmed up with 60 and then 85. First set we're gonna do 105s. Going 4 sets, 6 to 8. Biggest thing with dumbbell press is don't stop too high above your chest. Make sure you get deep. Make sure you keep your elbows tucked. It's gonna save your shoulders from hurting. Get that good stretch, get that good squeeze to the top. Don't let the dumbbells touch the top either. That means that you're not pulling your shoulders back as far as you should be.
I just like this.
Movement number 2, we're doing the pen lay row. This is different than your traditional barbell row because the whole difference is you're going from a dead stop. So you're setting the weight completely back down before rowing it back up. Your back is gonna stay neutral at a 90 degree. So you're gonna bend over like this. I'll put feet shoulder width apart. So this is your starting position, your ending position. You wanna bring this up to the middle of your torso. So right below your chest, right above your belly button. We're gonna shoot for about like 3 to 4 sets of 8 to 10 reps here. One thing that's easy is you don't want to get too heavy with this, because if I ever start bringing my back up like this to do the row, it's too heavy. You literally want to stay at a 90 degree, dead stop, neutral like this. Bracelet, glad you asked. True Opulent Collection, use code CHAD for 20% off at checkout. Anyways, next movement, third movement of the day, we're going into this hammer strength incline press. This is like by far like my favorite machine in the gym. If you have any hammer strength plate loaded machines, they're perfect. So we're gonna shoot for about, let's go 4 sets, like 10 to 12. And we're gonna control them. We're not gonna bounce up and down. We're gonna control them, make sure we get a good squeeze. With any pressing movement, I like to put my feet back, create an arch in my lower back, and drive my shoulder blades back into that bench. Here we go. Also, I like to put my thumb over the grip. You can go all around if you want to. I just like to have it over. It's just personal preference. Nice deep stretch at the bottom and out. Getting real juicy. We're deciding to superset with this hammer strength high row. So this is going to emphasize rear delts, upper lats, upper back, middle trap area. So as well as this, we're going to stick to 3 sets for the superset for 10 to 12 reps on each. One thing you want to focus on here is detracting your scapula fully at the top to get that stretch, and then bringing your elbows back as far as possible, and focus on not pulling back with your arms and your forearms, but rowing with your shoulders, and focus on bringing your shoulders back, and you're going to get a better mind-muscle connection with your upper back. Also with this, we're going thumbs over the Next movement, we're gonna do another superset. We're gonna go chest supported T-bar row here. If you can do any sort of chest supported back movement within your back day, I'd recommend doing it. Takes out all that momentum. Especially doing like a Pendlay row, a barbell row, cable. This takes out all the momentum and make sure that you focus on that. So we just did a chest supported high row. Now we're doing chest supported T-bar. After this, we're gonna superset into a dumbbell fly. Something I really need your face. Something I never do. But my homie Gabe Souza, if you're watching this right now, first of all, congrats, champ. Second of all, you got first in this class. So I'm gonna take some advice from a heavy dumbbell fly where you basically go halfway down and up. I'll show you guys on the incline bench. But we're gonna go 3 sets of about 10 to 12 on here, or 8 to 12. Yeah, 3 sets, 8 to 12 for both.
Go.
So we're going pretty heavy here, but the key is we're gonna do about a 2 to 3 second pause at the bottom of the movement before we come off the fly, just like this. Say that dumbbell fly still feels a little uncomfortable for me to do. If you do have shoulder pain problems, I would strongly recommend maybe not doing it because it can be pretty hard on your shoulders if you do it wrong. I mean, the number 1 tip I can give you is don't have your arms completely straight out. Have them bent kind of like I did. And so when you come up, the mistake that I made was touch the dumbbells together at the top. If you're retracting again, as much as you should really be using your bicep to squeeze your pec together at the top of the movement. That goes for any fly. I lost track of what movement this is, but it's the last one of the day. Cutting it short today because I do got some calls to be on later today, but this is a quick, effective, heavy workout. So we're going 3 sets of the superset. Both of the lats, the widening of the back. We're gonna go lat pull down, wide grip to failure, superset with the cable pull over till failure. So don't count your reps, just go until absolute failure, man. If you know, you know. I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video. Go ahead, leave a thumbs up for me, leave a comment down below. Also want to let you know that this week, upon returning from summer shredding, is when I actually started my bulk. So I'm up to about 3,500 calories right now. So 500 calories above my maintenance of where I was at for the last couple weeks at 3,000. The goal is to get up to 220 by January, kind of maintain 220 until around March to develop that muscle maturity, and then dive in to a 12-week prep for summer shredding next year. I'm freaking excited, man. But starting the bulk out at 190. This morning I weighed in at 192.5, so I'm kind of going at a faster pace, but I want to get my size back. I'm already feeling a lot more full. I'm losing my abs slowly, losing the tightness and the sharpness, but pumps are better. I'm already feeling stronger. I was pressing 110 easily today, and that felt heavy as shit a couple weeks ago. So this is the current physique. I'm excited to beat this physique, man, and see where I get to at the end of this bulk. I'm excited for next summer. I'm gonna be the best freaking package possible. Again, thank you so much. Peace out, and I'll see you in the next one.